one poked away. Once again, Quayshow. And he gets by the defender. Quayshow squares it centrally! And a nice little touch from Cabral. Rémi Cabral with his 4th of the season. And Phoenix Rising on the road have the early advantage.
It's a dream start for the visitors, but this touch right here from Quayshow as he closes down the angle between him and Frank Nadarce, and then you have the quality to pick up your head and find your striker play that we highlighted in the open. Rémi, see if Rhode Island gets him out to a game. Watch out.
Phoenix with a chance going forward. This one slips through. Cabral! He's got 2 of them. And all he does is stoke the ire of the home crowd. Rising up 2-0. Just so composed from Rémi Cabral.
And it's a run of play for Phoenix Rising. But if you're Frank Nadarce, you step off that line to the goalkeeper side, you go underneath the wall. Really difficult angle.
Holstad winds up for the shot! Oh man, what a goal! Clay Holstad top ends! And the window is not closed yet for Rhode Island. Holstad, who's had himself a bright second half, is rewarded with a banger of a goal.
Special players make special plays in special moments. Pick that one out. Watch the technique.
Now Phoenix Rising, serving on the other end, and Varela! That one definitely looked like it was in, and it was. Dastardly response from Phoenix. And Fede Varela gets his first goal of the season. Off the right post and in.
Give credit to Torres once again. It's a dicing ball right in that gray area. Clearly goes over the line. No question whatsoever. But this ball between the back line really tests Lee in his decision making, because if he comes off, he gets caught in no man's land.
And they had the biggest point improvement in USL Championship League history. 34 points was the difference. They went to the USL Championship title bout. Markanich here, onside, he shoots, he scores! Markanich out of the gate quickly in the 4th minute. Charleston on the board, it's 1-0.
Can anybody stop this man? The answer so far today is no. And Michael Allen, boy, what a player he is. Finds Emilio Icaza with way too much time.
No, I think that, especially the coaches, I think when the coaches watch this Charleston team on tape, yeah, they're worried about Markanich. They're worried about MD Myers because of their...
Markanich, oh, Rosarella leaves a vacant net. He's going to get badly burned. Credit all of that to Markanich, but nevertheless, another goal. It's now 2-0, and MD Myers is on the board. He's now scored 3 goals in the last 2 contests.
And Charleston, we've seen that they can create in the run of play, but what they can also do is work hard off the ball to create moments of absolute brilliance. That's Markanich just saying, I'm going in for this one. I want it more than you. Rosarena finds himself in a terrible position.
Get your tickets now and save up to $10 per seat when you buy in advance and at tickets.charlestonbattery.com today. Markanich, Garcia, Rosarena, that was a dangerous proposition. Markanich, a wide open net, and it's bullseye. Reiko Rosarena has been caught napping numerous times here in the opening half, and he is suffering down on the deck. Markanich, blistering pace as we look back at it again.
And how about this ball from Leland Archer, the center back? an absolute pinpoint. Markanich actually doesn't do well with it. But again,
This place here at Patriots Point will go berserk if he can pocket it. Markanich on the penalty against the Rosarena. Left-footed strike, he scores! There's your hat trick in the 37th minute. It is a straight boat race for Charleston Battery. They lead 4-0.
and again, a perfect example.
Can't get too far ahead of ourselves, but when you look at what Charleston is doing so far this year, Torres, right side, looking for more, a wide open net, and it's gonna be 5-0. Nick Markanich again, he's got 4.
That is utter joy for Nick Markanich and his boys, and utter disappointment for the way that Las Vegas has started. And the defensive shape is just not good.
81st minute. Nick Markanich with 4 goals in the day. MD Myers with 1. Molloy, oh, ambitious, and he found the sweet spot. You gotta be kidding me. That might be the goal of the week from Aaron Molloy from out of nowhere.
That was stunning. That was excellent. And that is pure joy from the boys in black and yellow.
Not just in Pittsburgh history, but in USL Championship history. King Kenny, as he's known, Kenardo Forbes will line this up. He plays a wonderful ball in, looking for Hogan. Mertz back across with Steinwasser flailing, and it's headed back to Mertz. Mertz tries again. Plays another good ball in, and Pat Hogan scores! Mertz with a ball on a silver platter. And Pat Hogan gives Pittsburgh the lead as Highmark erupts.
It's everything the Riverhounds deserve. Initially, Robbie Mertz hangs this up, and it's going to be a 1-2 across the face of the 18, and this is where the magic happens. Just create a little bit of space, and it's a delicious teasing ball from Robbie Mertz. He just hangs it up.
So Danny Griffin, he's going to step up here for Pittsburgh from the penalty spot.
He's 2 for his last 3. Likes to go low to the keeper's left.
Griffin, it's in! Just past the gloves of Nate Steinwasser. Danny Griffin's first goal of the season gives Pittsburgh a 2-0 lead in front of a jubilant Highmark.
He changes it up, he goes for power. Nate Steinwasser was all over it, but there's just too much on it from the captain. When you put that much pace on it, you put your foot through it, say it's fine if I give it away and let my hips tell you where I'm going.
González and Hernandez. Hernandez looking forward to the top of the box. Defense converging. Cagliari can't get to it in time, and it's an early strike for San Antonio. On the board early, Haakenson, and San Antonio with that early lead. It's 1-0.
It's a great strike from Haakenson. Well, I'm not convinced that the goalkeeper shouldn't have done better on this. It looks like he's coming across the goal line in sand the way he goes to put his hand onto this ball, but great delivery there from Hernandez, and it's a brilliant strike, but I feel like the goalkeeper could have got there a little bit quicker, but we spoke about San Antonio, how dangerous they are, their ability to score goals, and Miami FC had dominated the open 10 minutes, but they hadn't got themselves on the score sheet, and here, San Antonio, probably their second attempt on target, find themselves 1-0 in the lead.
Well, for Hernandez,
if you finish 8th and you have a good 3 weeks towards the end of the season, of course, that's the championship. However, I give a lot of credit to the team that's able to finish #1 over the course of 9 months.
Lopez, the pirouette, pulls the trigger. First shot will be, but the second one won't be. Luisinho bangs it home. Miami FC on the board. We're equalized in the 24th minute. It's 1-up.
Exactly what Miami FC needed at the right time. We spoke about the strength they had in the opening 10 minutes and they weren't able to convert on it. But they kept themselves going despite conceding that first goal. They kept themselves going. Luisinho, right place at right time.
The medical teams causing that. The chip, the look. Lawrence on a run. He had a break for a moment. Lawrence, right foot, open lane against Sistiega. That one grabs Woodward and finds a sweet spot in the back of the net. Luisinho's replacement and Michael Lawrence comes off the sideline and onto the board late. It's 2-1 Miami.
I think there's a lot to give credit for. Because Lopez here, the quality to play the ball over the top of the defense, the run from Lawrence gets under control. I thought the turf actually, the bounce on the turf held him back. He does well to get the ball out his feet, drive it across the keeper, hits the post, and nestles in the side netting and gives his team such an important goal. Going into halftime, they take the 2-1 lead.
You almost feel like, as you were alluding to earlier, Chris, that
so many little bits and pieces need to go in. A clever little flip move by Jack Blake right there, just moving an inch to give himself a better look.
Goes all the way through and finds the back of the net. I'm not sure who got the last touch, but I know the end result. We seem to think it might be Callum Chapman-Page, but at this point, who cares? Cue the smoke in Indianapolis. Indy's got a 1-goal lead.
Great ball. Great ball. Out of reach of the keeper, in behind that back line. We talked about that little gap between the 6 and the 12. He put it perfectly in there.
We will get the look here. Who got to it? It's an own goal. It is an own goal. Well, Juan Guerra had his only Indy 11 goal that was the winner late in that match at Lucas Oil Stadium. NCFC trying to answer immediately, and they do.
What a ball.
Ball headed home by Perez, and we are tied in the 51st minute.
What a delivery. Perez is between two Indy defenders.
Well, it's been Indy that has been the team that has equalized, but NCFC quickly gets a goal, and the lead short-lived for now for the boys in blue.
What an unbelievable serve. You got two Indy defenders, and Perez,
So 2 more subs available for the Indy 11. The full deck of cards to deal with from North Carolina. Blake, back post, touch, headed, goal! Dougie Martínez! Time to cue the smoke in Indianapolis one more time. Indy is back in front, 2-1.
Oh, what a marvelous ball from Jack Blake. 2 from the same spot, in the same place. Give your team a chance on the backside. He does just that. Dougie Martínez tucks it away.
Martínez in his second year with the Indy 11. Great touch by Chapman-Page. So Callum will get the assist as he redirects that ball back in front of goal. And Martínez cashes in, counting his Open Cup goal, his 3rd of the season for the boys.
Lewis Hilton, his 5th year with the Rowdies, 9th playing in the championship. Hilton offers, header, smack down, toward the line and in. Cal Jennings continues his torrid start to the campaign. Goals in 7 games, and this dynamic duo for Tampa Bay strikes again.
When you have Lewis Hilton over the ball, you expect quality service, and so many times it's a second action that can hurt teams. Watch every player in a black jersey. They turn around, they're on their heels, no one reacts.
We need to be able to possess, we need to be able to play in transition, we need to be able to use wide areas, we need to be able to play in behind. In this instance, the Rowdies have gotten it again. Oh, it's Jennings. It will never get easier than that. A brace in 16 minutes time. Combines with Arteaga off the New Mexico catastrophe. 2-0 Rowdies.
Just far too casual versus Tambakis. That takes too long. And then it's Maples.
An immediate chance at redemption for Manuel Arteaga against Tambakis. Arteaga scores. Cheeky as can be. His 5th of the year, outlaying in rapture again. Inciting the crowd for a 4th straight home game with a goal.
He's the one who draws a foul. Watch the left leg of Marco Micheletto and Manuel Arteaga.
Kyle Adams pushing this one up the field. Important headed intervention, but it'll sit up kindly. Slid in. Morris from the left wing. He finds an option in the box. And they get a shot off here. It's a great effort. Elijah Wynder, it sat up for him and he caught it sweetly. An opener within 5 minutes for Lou City.
And just the start that man, Danny Cruz, and his team were looking for, the commitment to get forward. You saw it early on. The ball played out wide, and you're getting a great combination of early. You have a tough time building that with players, and
Morris wide open. Wilson Harris. It's another big time save by Walters, but it's dragged across goal. Top of the box. That one won't be stopped. What a start. Adrien Perez. They've scored twice and they've both been brilliant. Lou City 2, Hartford 0.
And here I was about to talk about how tough it is to build chemistry in the final third. And Lou City not letting me get to that point, because they're showcasing the chemistry that they have and how locked in they are. Wilson Harris, Perez. The ability of Elijah Wynder.
Whipped into the box.
To get forward as well.
McFadden drags it back. The shot, it's in the back of the net. Another brilliant finish. They've scored 3, each one better than the last. Aiden McFadden getting in on the action on loan from Atlanta. He's got his first for Lou City.
And this is a service in for Morris that gets through the box of Hartford.
For engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. That's slid in behind, an opportunity. It breaks kindly, punched away, but it's knocked home. Jorge González off the bench. Knocks home the scraps, and surely seals the 3 points with the 4th of the day for Louisville.
And this starts with an absolutely fantastic ball in behind. Sean Tosh, what a ball, the pace. And this ball played across by Wilson.
Opportunity, Serrano drags it back on the left foot. They've got 5. Ray Serrano gets in on the party. Another spectacular strike from the top of the box. Serrano has his 3rd of the USL Championship season.
And you add, you talked about the details, the runs, the final action, the execution. You add patience to that. And the patience of Ray Serrano there, not to settle for where he was in that initial action, but upgrading the shot here. Not forcing, putting it on that left foot, getting another peek at goal, seeing where Paul, that Hartford's gonna feel like if they correct and they're fine-tune a couple things, they're gonna put themselves back in that conversation.
Showing me out wide, Gleedle dragging it across, showing me, and they've got 6. The finishing touches on a special performance. Across 4 matches at home, they've scored 19 goals in the league. Danny Cruz breaking a smile on the sideline. It's Louisville 6, Hartford 0.
And this comes from where Lou City has found success consistently. We talked about Jake Morris earlier in this second half, and it's this wide area, this half space. Sam Galito.
Back 4 of Ward, Turchi, Vom Stieg, and Oscar Jimenez tonight for Memphis. Zach Duncan, lovely ball threaded through. Marlon Santos stayed on side. Santos has options, picks one out, and he finds Bruno Lapa. The 2 former Legionnaires combined to give Memphis the opening goal of this edition of Southern Horn.
And Memphis has come out on the front foot. In Legion FC, you can see they're kind of sitting in a lower block, and Memphis is getting at them. They are not taking their foot off the gas pedal. The pressure's very high, and you can see they get in behind there with Santos, gets the ball across to Lapa. Easy finish as you like. Great start from Memphis, 901 FC tonight.
Goal brought to you by AT&T as the first of the year. Mensa and Birmingham escape unscathed for the moment. We'll see about this corner. Oscar Jimenez, an outswinging service that Borzak tried to get ahead to. Looks like he was beaten to it. Jimenez, a second serve. Patterson got ahead to that one, and on the volley, that is scored. A second early goal for Memphis, and what a strike from Lucas Turchi.
Tell you what, the center back's going to want to put that in his highlight reel when he finishes his career, because what a rocket that came off of his left foot. And Legion FC are stunned. Memphis has been very consistent. They've gotten the ball on their right flank, gotten Santos into the corner. 1v1 against Patterson here in the corner.
Hernandez Foster, a key interception, finds Pasher, who tried to leave it for Martínez, who wasn't quite there, and now Memphis can counter quickly. Bruno Lapa in open space.
And again, you have to...
Lapa on the run, gets it back from Marlon Santos. He finds a third. It's a brace for Lapa. It's 3 to Memphis. And it's been all 901 in Southern Horn tonight.
And all of this comes from a little bit of a just not being on the same page. I won't say it's a miscommunication. I won't say it's a mistake by any stretch. Pasher goes to lay a ball off for Enzo Martínez to walk on and hit first time. Enzo Martínez wasn't watching that or didn't see the same thing, and then Memphis picks it up, and when they break with speed. And that little ball from Lapa to Santos straight back to him, little give and go down the middle. 3-0 Legion, 3-0 Memphis 901 FC.
It's amazing to me that that was his first professional goal.
Yeah, that's because he's playing like a defender, no?
Ah. Good work again, challenging through and in. Just catching a piece was Diallo. That's all he needed. Pretty much off the ankle and to the far post. And on the counter, the beautiful cross, Diallo makes it 1-0 Tulsa. FC Tulsa with the lead in the 53rd minute. Just a beautiful bit of counter-attacking soccer.
What's lacking is really just the quality in the attacking 18-yard box.
Damos gets on the end of that one. Malik Foster makes his way through. Foster! The slot across, and the finish is made by Juan Tejada. The Switchbacks take a 1-0 lead in the 71st minute. And Damus made it go. Foster sent the pass, and Tejada finished it off.
That's an electric reaction on so many different ways.
Obviously, the team celebrates.
A beautiful build-up. Couple of runners up that right side. Here's Foster into the 18. Foster, slotted pass. It's 2-0 Colorado Springs. Aiden Rocha, the trailer, may have finished this match off.
Tejada has been brilliant. He gets this combination going on the right-hand side, and Malik Foster with all the time and space in the world. But I want to draw your attention to the run of number 17, Cam Riley. Enriquez.
The numbers, 811. Make sure you check it out before you dig any project. And all you have to do is call. And here's Rodrigo Lopez, denied. Russell Cicerone with the follow-up, and it's 1-0. Republic were digging for an opportunity. They found gold. It's Russell Cicerone with his second on the season.
And he was disappointed a couple minutes ago that that ball didn't find him in the box. But he never gives up, this man, Russell Cicerone. Does what all good strikers do. Follows in the shot.
Good step here from Loudoun United. Moving forward is Ryan and Bidois. Ryan will come to his left foot here. He's got a teammate to his left. He'll try to thread the needle. Down goes Connor Donovan. Here's an opportunity for Loudoun. It hits off the bar. Wesley Leggett puts away the follow-up. A breakdown of the back, a turnover in the midfield, and it leads to a tying goal from Loudoun United. Just the 5th goal all season allowed by the Republic defense.
And just like that, Loudoun United are right back in this game.
His 2nd goal on the year.
And it starts initially, the drive forward by Bidois. And you think the ball is going to be cleared, hits the post from Abukura. And the follow-up, Wesley Leggett through a lot of bodies, but not good enough from the Republic. Just unable to clear that ball.
What Spartan Briggs talked about is that you've got to be able to kind of squash the spirit of teams when they come to Hard Held Park. Kieran Phillips making a run. Phillips in on goal. Kieran Phillips! Oh, what a home debut! Kieran Phillips just broke the draw in the 86th minute. And Sacktown welcoming the Englishman to Northern California, and answers back with a beauty. 10,000 plus going crazy.
And that's how you make an impact as a substitute. Kieran Phillips, he starts the play. He pops it around the corner to Trevor Ammon, and he gets...
There is a bye coming up mid part of the month here, but it's going to be busy with US Open Cup as Sacramento takes down Monterey Bay. And here's Phillips again. Phillips is going to turn. Phillips is going to go to his left this time. Phillips going to add a brace. Oh my goodness! Double debut. Ammon does it in week 1. In week 8, it's Kieran Phillips with a brace. You can't write it better than this. It's 3-1 Sacramento.
And we were excited to see more of this man after a brief debut last week against Orange County. And what an impact he's had once again. And he creates